That was definitely one of the things that was talked about, but the whole issue of emails and what happened to them, when did they get deleted, that was a big thing. Kwame Kilpatrick said on the witness stand here in federal court today that he didn't know what happened once he clicked delete on an email. He assumed it got saved somewhere. He also testified that he didn't think that the emails he wrote on his city-issued computer were a matter of public record. Kwame Kilpatrick called the Tamara Greene lawsuit frivolous and testified that he was never told to preserve any evidence for the case. While on the witness stand, the former mayor even took a shot at Greene family lawyer Norman Yatuma, saying, "You've done a good job at stretching out this case so long." Yatuma is suing Kilpatrick and the city of Detroit, alleging they obstructed the investigation into Greene's 2003 murder. Greene is the stripper who is rumored to have danced at a never-proven Manoogian mansion party. Kilpatrick testified he never sent or received any emails that discussed Tamara Greene or her homicide. He also said he never knew about a February 2008 order from a federal judge to preserve emails for this case. The former head of the law department found that surprising.
It would be a surprise because I would think that the attorneys would have communicated that to him.
John Johnson also testified Monday about whether he preserved evidence for the case. When asked if Johnson knew whether anything was done by Detroit after the federal judge issued that preservation order, Mr. Johnson said no. Former Corporation Counsel and current 36th District Court Judge Ruth Carter testified as well. Carter said she rarely sent emails as the head of the law department, and those she did send, she did not save, and she could not recall whether the city had an email retention policy. Here's what Yatuma had to say about today's testimony.
What we learned today is that the mayor had at least some emails remaining in his inbox. Depending on which of his answers you want to settle on, you don't know if it was many or most, but you know that he had emails that remained, and you know that he had all of his emails remaining in his sent box. And for some reason that's unclear to us, the search that was done by their IT department only revealed emails dating back to 2006. There's no reason to believe why those emails shouldn't be available dating back to 2002.
Norman Yatuma wanted to expand the scope of this hearing to encompass even more emails, but the judge denied that motion. Mr. Yatuma will be allowed to question even more high-profile witnesses when this hearing resumes on Wednesday. Reporting live at the federal courthouse in downtown Detroit, I'm Heather Catallo, Channel 7 Action News. Carolyn, back to you.
All right, Heather, at this point, what does Kwame Kilpatrick's attorney think about all this that unfolded?
Well, Carolyn, he has maintained from the beginning that these emails that are in dispute from 2002 and 2003 have nothing to do with a lawsuit that was filed at the end of 2005, because they would have been deleted long before the lawsuit was filed. And no doubt his legal team is very pleased today that the spoliation claim, the motion to expand this to include even more emails, that's not going to happen.
All right, Heather, thank you much for reporting.